wanted to try to do some bow hunting. We sat in various blinds throughout the week. We just were having very little success at the water hole, so we decided to do some spot and stalk. We spotted a group of eland as well as a big group of zebras and decided to put a game plan together as far as sneaking up through the tall grass to get a little closer to see if we could get a better look. We continued to sneak up on the eland as they moved into some open areas. When they got out, over 100 yards with nothing between us and the eland that we could hide behind to get closer. We spotted various groups of eland throughout the day trying to get close, but it just didn't work out. As we were hunting for eland, we actually started spotting quite a bit of Nyala. So we changed the strategy and decided that we would try to put a stalk on this group of Nyala. There was 3 Nyala feeding in the middle of the afternoon. We spotted them at first and then jumped behind these dirt mounds and laid against those as we would glass over the top of them. They were only about 40 yards away. We were hiding behind the dirt, but we just couldn't stand up from where they were in order to get a shot. As the Nyala moved out into the open area, we used the cover to our advantage and snuck from tree to tree, trying to close the distance. We got to about 70, 75 yards. We weren't really comfortable taking those shots.
So Nyala eventually went into the thickets, which we actually felt at that point was good for us, because it just gave us a bit more opportunity to get closer, get ourselves into a position, and let the Nyala feed into the open area again.
As the young bull started to move his way out into the open field, I tried to get a range, but I was unsuccessful. I was starting to get very frustrated, so I ranged again, nothing. Ranged again, I could tell he was getting 50, 60, 70 yards away. Really needed to close the distance, so we started moving closer. We followed the Nyala through the trees, got up to about 40 yards. Still couldn't get the rangefinder to work, but I still wanted to get an accurate range just to be sure. As the larger bull got into the shade behind another tree, I finally got a range on him. I had him at 30 yards. The only problem was I had a tree in the way. So I crouched down, picked a hole between a V and the tree, settled my 30-yard pin on his shoulder and let it rip. I was in the midst of celebrating, and the guide was trying to find out where the Nyala went, but I knew it wasn't going far.
And in my binoculars I could see the Nyala falling down.
We were so pumped to finally get something with the bow. We've been trying all week. We waited 5 minutes just to be safe, even though we knew he'd already expired. We went and found the arrow. The shot was perfect. The arrow was covered in blood. We went to recover the Nyala.